Hi everyone, welcome back to Sam's Gifted Hands Kitchen. It's been a while, but I'm back. I hope everyone is doing well by the grace of God. So let's forge ahead. Today, I am going to make a simple recipe, and that is callaloo with corn and pigtail. This is a very favorite of mine, and when I tell you, I cannot get enough. That sweetness of the corn with the callaloo. Mm-mm-mm. Back in my time, every Sunday I used to go by the Rastaman to buy my corn and callaloo. And that was the vegan way. He never used to put any meat in there. My. He used to sell them in a plastic bag. He put the liquid inside the callaloo and then the corn. And sometimes he put them in a glass as well. One of those plastic glass. Couldn't get enough. I am going to blend my callaloo. This callaloo I had brought from home, from back in Vincent, and then I had blanched it. As you see, I took it out of the freezer. It's thawed, and now I'm going to blend. Now, you don't have to blend your callaloo, all right? You don't have to blend your callaloo. You can saute your callaloo with some garlic and onion in some oil. Mix it up. When the oil disappeared, you add water. Continue to mix it up. When it wilts, you start to break it up with your spoon, whatever you're comfortably using, your swizzle stick, your little fork. And then you add water. Continue to cook your meal, right? Your callaloo meal. Very simple. You don't have to blend it. I blended the callaloo because I wanted to cook more quicker. And as you see, I didn't blend it to a smooth consistency. I'm adding some water to the callaloo. Then I'm going to allow this to boil for 45 minutes. And if you want, you can add coconut milk at this point, but I do not like to add the coconut milk. I like to add the coconut milk a little later. So I'm just using the water at the moment to boil the callaloo. After 45 minutes, the callaloo is very tender. So now I'm going to add some coconut milk, some green seasonings, some dried seasonings, some garlic, onion, and bell peppers. And then I'm going to add some pigtail. Then I'm going to allow that to boil for about 15 minutes so it can get some of the flavor into the callaloo. Then I'm going to add my corn. Now, these corns here are very easy to cook, and I'm using frozen corn. It takes about 8 to 10 minutes to cook, so please don't go over anything more than that because it's going to make the corn flavorless. So make sure you keep up with that time, 8 to 10 minutes. Then you are going to add salt for flavor. If you do not have callaloo, you can substitute for spinach, a couple of bags of spinach. Now, if you don't want to add pigtail, you can do it the vegan way where you don't put any meat at all. That's how I used to buy it most of the time back home. Or you can put some salt fish in there or some type of smoked meat. Any meat of your choice, all right? Yeah, and that's it. Very simple, very delicious. Now back to the green seasoning. As you know, the green seasoning, we make it back in the Caribbean where we blend our herbs and spices together with some water. Some people may use oil and so forth, right? We blend it to make a paste. I think I have one on my channel. Yeah. So what we basically do, we blend cilantro, parsley, thyme, bell peppers, onion, garlic, scallion, some hot peppers if you want to, right? That's up to you if you want to. But whatever is in your garden, you just boil and make your green seasoning. You don't have to have all these things, right? So you blend it and you season your meat. You season your pot with it, all right? The dried seasonings I used is Goya all-purpose seasoning, smoked paprika, Italian dried herbs, and pepper flakes. The red pepper flakes, I do not have like the fresh peppers. I couldn't find any in the store, so I just decided to sprinkle it with the red pepper flakes. So I needed a bigger pot, so I had to transfer the food to this pot. And as you see, my corn went in. I boiled it like 8 minutes, and that is it. Very simple, delicious, healthy. I know some of you might say the pork is not healthy, but whatever meat you want to use, you can use, all right? Or if you want to do it without the meat, your choice. As I said, that's how I used to buy it back then. I buy it without the meat. And then you can put more liquid in your callaloo if you want it watery. When I used to buy it from the vendors, it used to really watery and thin. You can do it. It's up to you if you want to make it thin. And please don't forget to pre-cook your pigtail before adding it to your pot. You are going to boil it in water until it's tender and most of the salt are gone, okay? Leave some salt in so you can get that flavor. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care until next time.